Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for January 17, read by Craig M. from Denny, Scotland. A. Thoughts for the Day. Coping. God willing, we members of the AA may never again have to deal with drinking, but we have to deal with sobriety every day. How do we do it? By learning through practicing the 12 steps and through sharing at meetings. How to cope with the problems that we looked to booze to solve back in our drinking days. We learn how to level out the emotional swings that got us into trouble, both when we were up and then when we were down. Alcoholics Anonymous, pages 558. Thought to consider. The ankle biters of everyday struggles will eat away at me unless I go to meetings and share. Acronyms. RID. Restless, irritable and discontent. Just for today. Others from the 3 legacies of Alcoholics Anonymous. We also had to determine how best to cooperate with the press, radio, motion pictures and most recently television. How to deal with employers who wanted special help. What would be the right attitude towards the field of alcohol education, research and rehabilitation, private and public? Finding answers to these public relation puzzlers has been a long process. After much trial and error, sometimes punctuated by painful mistakes, the attitudes and practices that would work best for us emerged. The basic ones can be seen today in the AA traditions. 100% anonymity at the public level. No use of the AA name for the benefit of other causes, however worthy. No endorsements or alliances. The carrying of the message as a single purpose for Alcoholics Anonymous. No professionalism, public relations by the principle of attraction rather than promotion. These were some of the hard-learned lessons. Alcoholics Anonymous Comes of Age, page 197 to 198. Daily Reflections. Happiness comes quietly. The trouble with us alcoholics was this. We demanded that the world give us happiness and peace of mind in just the particular order we wanted to get it, by the alcohol route. And we weren't successful. But when we take time to find out something of the spiritual laws and familiarise ourselves with them and put them into practice, then we do get happiness and peace of mind. There seem to be some rules that we have to follow, but happiness and peace of mind are always here, open and free to anyone. From Dr. Bob and the Good Old Timers, page 308. The simplicity of the AA program teaches me that happiness isn't something I can demand. It comes upon me quietly, while I serve others. In offering my hand to the newcomer or to someone who has relapsed, I find that my own sobriety has been recharged with the indescribable gratitude and happiness. As Bill sees it, towards honesty. The perverse wish to hide a bad motive underneath a good one permeates human affairs from top to bottom. This subtle and elusive kind of self-righteousness can underlie the smallest act or thought. Learning daily to spot, admit and correct these flaws is the essence of character building and good living. The deception of others is nearly always rooted in the deception of ourselves. Somehow, being alone with God doesn't seem as embarrassing as facing up to another person, until we actually sit down and talk aloud about what we have so long hidden. Our willingness to clean house is still largely theoretical. When we are honest with another person, it confirms that we have been honest with ourselves and with God. It's from the 12 and 12 pages 94 to 95, The Grapevine, August 1961, and the 12 and 12 page 60. The Big Book quote, "Everybody knows that those in bad health and those who seldom play do not laugh much. So let each family play together or separately as much as their circumstances warrant. We are sure God wants us to be happy, joyous and free." That's Alcoholics Anonymous, The Family Afterwards, page 132. 24 hours a day. AA Thought for the Day. It doesn't do much good to come to meetings only once in a while and sit around hoping to get something out of the programme. That's alright at first, but it won't help us very long. Sooner or later we have to get into action by coming to meetings regularly, by giving a personal witness of our experience with alcohol, and by trying to help other alcoholics. Building a new life takes all the energy that we used to spend on drinking. Am I spending at least as much time and effort on the new life that I am trying to build in AA? Meditation for the day. With God's help, I will build a protective screen around myself which will keep out all evil thoughts. I will fashion it out of my attitude towards God and my attitude towards other people. When one worrying or impatient thought enters my mind, I will put it out at once. I know that love and trust are the solvents for the worry and frets of life. I will use them to form a protective screen around me. Prayer for the day. I pray that frets and impatience and worry may not corrode my protective screen against all evil thoughts. I pray that I may banish all these from my life. It's from Hazeldean Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Centre City, MN 55012. This is Transitions Daily. My name's Craig and I'm an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952 through 2001.